And then start to find just your slowest, gentlest roll through the feet. There's very little weight in the legs, so this entirely depends on you to choose how slow and how forcefully you press into your wall. So as I roll to the heels, I'm making sure that I pull the baby toe sides of the feet towards my face. If I don't, I'll wind up sickling the ankle and only pulling the big toe side of the foot towards my face. So I'm making sure that I'm carefully flexing both the baby toe and big toe sides of the foot. And then as I roll to the ball of the foot, I lift the heels. Now, if it feels like a significant difference between left and right sides, or if you can see a significant difference when you look at your feet and ankles, then do this 1 foot at a time. Do the easy foot first. And after you've done that a few times, do the more challenging foot. And see if the more challenging side can learn something from the ease and fluidity that the easy side already has. And then begin to link this to your breathing. You can continue to do it here on your back with your legs up on a wall or a sturdy piece of furniture. Or you can come onto a seated position. You can sit on the floor or sit up on a chair or an exercise ball. Anything that gives you a little bit more weight and pressure in your feet. So here I can already feel it's going to be easier in some ways and harder in other ways to do this same action. And again, I might start with the side that has an easier time with this entire fluid motion, and then move on to the side that has a little more challenge. And as you develop and warm up with this action, you may find that one of these two positions, lying on your back or sitting, gives you more awareness of what's happening higher up the chain. So not just in the ankle, but also in the shin muscles and calf muscles, and maybe even in quads and hamstrings and hip muscles. But it may be the case that you have to add a little bit more load, a little bit more work into those muscles. So another way to do this is to lean onto a good, heavy, sturdy piece of furniture or wall, or a countertop is a nice, sturdy place to do this. And then again, start with the easy leg. It may be helpful to keep both knees bent as you do this, making sure, of course, that the knees are not locked, but maybe even bending them a little bit more. And then move on to the more challenging side. And as you link this to your breathing, you might do this, let's say, 4 times during a nice slow exhalation, and then begin to slow it down even further. And then come back to doing both sides. Noticing any differences between the two. And perhaps ending with your slowest one yet. In any position, on your back, seated, or standing up and leaning forward, find a nice long exhale to slowly roll into the ball of the foot, lifting the heel, inner and outer. And then a nice slow inhale to lower the heels and lift the ball of the foot